In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the reservations page for an instructor business on ScoreChaser. At the very top under the header, you'll notice this school administration building, if you will. That'll allow you to jump back to the dashboard. We'll go back to the reservations page now. At the next level, you'll see a link to download all transactions. This would be all financial transactions related to any one of your reservations. You can limit the amount of data that you see in this download. It's a CSV file by using the filters, which include the start and end date. So maybe you want to download transactions for a single year. You could enter those dates. You can also limit the data in the list by the lesson type. And you can also search for reservations by any data point. So maybe I want to look at all transactions related to Casey Chase. I could type that name in and pull transactions related to that client. On this page, you can also add a reservation ad hoc. You can look at the details for any reservation, or you can edit any reservation. In this next example, we're going to look at a lesson that was booked. So it's a reservation now by Homer Hansen. He has booked a lesson that lasts 120 minutes on February 9th, starting at 1 o'clock. We provide you with the lesson location here, the shooters involved in the lesson, and any financial transactions related to the lesson that happened through ScoreChaser or that you recorded on your own. If we want to edit this reservation, you can select here. You can also edit the shooters or add a payment from this screen. Let's say Homer wants to change his reservation to 3 o'clock. I can select in the calendar here and change the time of the reservation to 3 o'clock. You can also change the location of this specific reservation and add any private notes. At the end of your reservation or the end of your booked lesson, you might include a note that last worked on starting hold point. These notes will be maintained with the reservation and also related to the client. We can go into the client details here, and let's say Homer wants to bring a friend. We can add a new client, or you can use this box to search for existing clients in your database. So Casey is already a client, so we'll add Casey to this reservation. Here you can also select if Casey was a youth shooter that you want to give the youth price. We'll save that reservation now and you'll see the updated information. From here, let's go back to the dashboard. We also provide you a link to jump back to your reservations list in the second nav up at the top under the header. But you'll notice that on our dashboard in the calendar, the time of the reservation has changed, and I now have 2 shooters in that reservation, Homer Hansen plus 1. All right, now let's say Homer wants to cancel his reservation. I'm going to go into the details of this reservation, and something came up, he was sick, whatever. You're going to edit the reservation and change the status to canceled, and then save the reservation. When you go back to your reservations list, you can navigate here under the header or go back to the reservations page. You'll notice the red line through the reservation indicating that that reservation has been canceled. When we go back to the instructor dashboard, you'll see that this reservation no longer appears on your calendar.